Baby, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. I'm a rooftop shower. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, I'm live. Woo! I'm live. I'm live. And I'm alive. Okay. I thought that was dandruff then, but it's actually just some of my hair that's silvery grey, whatever. Right. Let the people on Discord know. Bink. Go. Right, all good. All good, all good. Right. So, a bit of a weird one, because basically I was supposed to be doing, I was supposed to be streaming a while ago. I was supposed to be on here. More than a while ago, in fact. Just that I had a little emergency, a tiny emergency. Well, actually, it's a big emergency, kind of. Some of you might have seen. That is if you basically have access to my Chatterbait account, because I was just randomly getting ready for the stream. I was basically organizing playlists, and I found some footage that I was uploading stuff to Pornhub. And then I found some footage that basically belongs on here instead of any channel. So basically I was like, ooh, I haven't uploaded this footage yet. I'll do it now. No, don't do that. Don't do that. So after uploading said footage, well, whilst I was uploading the footage, I was actually reviewing the footage. I've got this cable all over the place. I was reviewing said footage, and then all of a sudden it was like my buddy from Vegas basically messaged me saying that he was live on Chatterbait. Actually, he didn't say that. He basically he said that he was going to be live on Chatterbait in a room on a Facebook chat that we're both on at the same time. We in a group chat, whatever. And I normally get out of those chat things. They bug the crap out of me normally. Shut up with yawning. No. I've been good about yawning. I'm not having it now. I'm not. I don't need this crap. So yeah, now my other eye's stinging. Oh, good for you. Oh, good for you. The other eye didn't want to be left out, so now it's making both eyes sting. Great. The other eye did actually exceptionally well during that. So yes, story time. Story time. Yeah. Essentially, he said that he was going to be on Chatterbait because he was all excited because he's got his rooms booked and everything is sorted for when he's going to Vegas. So yeah, I basically jumped on Chatterbait, asked him if he wanted some help, and there he was. He did. So I jumped on Chatterbait for him, since he's a very, very good buddy. It was actually kind of irritating and great at the same time, because not only did I make him happy, but also the annoying part. But also, I basically had already had my happy time. Actually, not long before I jumped on there, so I couldn't actually conclude. But I did have a good time anyway, and potentially after this live stream, I might have some fun time, some me time, as it were. But yeah, so that was fun. So that was fun. That was some funsies. Yeah, I then finished doing what I was doing with the playlist, and I've been doing that and getting ready to basically try not to sleep again. Because I am going to the airport in approximately 20 hours time. 18 hours. 18 hours time. I'm going to be on my way to the airport to pick up a very special guest. Very special. Yeah, this eye is actually now. It just shed a couple of eyelashes. That's why it's being shit. Way to be awesome, both eyes. Like I need to see. I do need to see. I need to see. I need to see badly. I do. I need my sense of sight. I do. Anyway, yeah. So basically, I had some fun, but I didn't have as much fun as I should have, if I'm honest. Ow. To a random spot on my seam of my arm. Hmm? Where's the deal? Where's the deal? Why? Do I have a random spot there? That's just awesome. Not cool, okay? I'm meeting a friend and I don't want to be spotty. So yeah, that was basically my evening. So yeah. How you doing, Panda Fox? What is up, my dude? Looks like it's just me and you and a random phantom viewer who downvoted the channel for some reason. They put a downvote. Well, at least we know who likes bestiality and or child rape. So that's fun. Yeah, remember to dislike video if you like bestiality, child rape, or child baby murderers. You know, and I'm not talking about murderers who are babies. I'm talking about people who murder babies. So yeah. Seriously, if you don't like a video, then just don't watch it. Go away, basically. You know? I mean, how hard is that? You know, you don't say anything. You just put a dislike on the channel for no reason. Nice. Basically, fuck off. Nothing much. Just lying in bed. Cool. Cool. I kind of want to do that, but at the same time not, because, you know, obvious reasons. Oh my god, it's the night before. So it's the night before. Like I said, in about 18, 18 hours time, I'm going to be on a train on the way to an airport, which is going to be funsies. Fun. I'm getting an early Christmas present. So, yeah. Hey, Dreamy. Oh, that person is putting a dislike on again. Okay. Here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. Remember, I already said that basically, like I can tell basically who puts dislikes on things. So if you put a dislike, I can tell that you are definitely a child murderer, rapist, or into bestiality. So there you go. Anyway, hey, Dreamy. What is up, my dude? This is just a hangout because basically I've got nothing to do. I've got nothing to do. I just want to chill because I've had a weird evening. Nice evening, but a weird one. Damon is no longer. He didn't go to work. He didn't go to Salisbury because he's not feeling great, which is awesome. He's had a resurgence of whatever this weird cold thing that me and him have got, which is great. So yeah, I got home to 2 sinks full of dishes I have to deal with before I can go to bed. No, you don't. You don't. I mean, did you contribute to the dishes being dirty? Because if you didn't, then you can go straight to bed. You know that, right? Is okay. Oh, I'm all tired and achy at the same time. I wasn't this tired earlier, but then again, that's how life works. So yeah, I think we're gonna have my hair cut tomorrow. I am not happy with how it's looking. I have a haircut, and I'm gonna do my beard as well. We have a thing where we split the chores. It's my week for dishes. But that's not how that works. Okay, again, whoever puts the dislike on the channel, you are a. Every time I get a dislike, they keep taking it off, and then they keep putting it on. Remember, when the stream ends, I'll be able to tell like who is doing it, who did it, and again, who is a child rapist slash killer, and is into bestiality. There it is again. By the way, if there's any of you guys that basically is having a problem with the thumbs up or thumbs down, then let me know. We had our fun. Okay. I feel weird. I haven't done anything. Like, I haven't done any art. I haven't done any videos. It feels weird. I feel weird not being this productive. I have done some cleaning today and done some other chores and stuff. So it's not been a completely wasted day, but it feels a little bit wasted apart from again this last bit. So yeah. I uploaded some drone footage. I don't know if anybody's seen, but there's now drone footage on this channel, so that's cool. Some extra footage. Don't do it, computer. I see you. I see you trying to crash. You just tried to do the thing where it tried to crash. A random message somewhere. So what do you guys want to talk about while I'm here? What you up to, guys? Hey, Jeffrey. Thanks for the comment on one of the videos, by the way. I managed to find the footage of the drone footage of me flying over the house with the drone. I'm very, very happy that I managed to do that. Both managed to do it and also actually caught the yeah. It went all the way over the house. That was exciting. I did also do a bunch of other stuff, like well, it's just I uploaded a bunch of the drone footage from when I did the in the church stuff, and also when I did the not in the church stuff, of course. So yeah, it's so pretty. My area that I live in is kind of nice, but again, it's very, very barren, as you can see. So yeah. And the house, that's the moon. The teeny house. Ooh, there are new notifications. Okay, this cable. I moved the camera around lots when I was on Chatterbait, so basically, like, I got the cable all over the desk. It's all over the desk. Oh, by the way, yes, by the way, there is another ball that's called Nemo. Panda Fox I'm talking to, and yeah, Ahab, you're right. I was completely, it hit back me in the head because I was like, but yeah, you've got a thing for Ahab. That is the name of him. So yeah. I mean, he's one of my favorite. He's one of my favorite characters on For Affinity currently. I do see him pop up quite a bit, which is nice. Why is Ahab stuck in your head? Why is Ahab? You love him so much. He's just a less fat version of me that's a ball. So it's not really that surprising. So I'm kind of flattered in a way. I don't know Ahab, but I love Barra. Barra. You don't know Ahab? It's the if you go up on the art attack thing, then you can see lots of Ahab. Ahab. Oh, I didn't see the chibi one. Oh, that's so adorable. Is he from something, or is that just somebody's original character? I just don't know whose character is. But yeah, Ahab's cute. He's from a game called Tokyo After School Summoners. I'm just going to go over here to Googly. To Googly. And I just got to search for something. Yep, there he is. Wow. Wow. Oh my god, that's official art for the game. I was like, wow, this is great stuff that it picked up all of the Fur Affinity stuff right away. But nope, there's actual game stuff. Yeah, I've seen a bunch of these pictures. Who can blame you? He's nice. He's a nice he's a nice character. on, last second save. Come on. Oh my god. Look at the countdown for 5 minutes. Am I back? Yeah, last second save. Okay. Now remember, when the computer crashes, the computer has less than 5 minutes. Less than 5 minutes to basically restart, log back in, and do all of the good stuff before basically it can work properly before the stream shuts down because of inactivity. So yeah, I have a countdown here. Basically, on my phone there was a countdown of like 5 minutes, and I was just like, it was struggling in. It was struggling to sign back in, and it literally had like 10 seconds left. Yeah, it literally had like 10 seconds left, and then it was going to crash completely. But it's back, so that's good. Right. Oh, sorry about that. Yes, I do not know what's going on with my computer. It's being a patch right now. I do apologize, but now I'm back. So that's goody. Yeah, it's like a 10 seconds. I was like, no, come on, it's gonna do it. It's gonna do it. I was waiting for the little thing in the corner to say this, thanks for tuning in and stuff like that on this computer, and then this to crash again. But yeah, so the computer crashed. It's been pretty good for the past day and a half. But no, it decided to just straight up be like, to restart it and stuff. I do apologize about that, but no, here I am. Okay. Right. So, yeah. So Ahab is nice. That's what we were talking about last before happened. Okay. So tomorrow is a bit weird because I do not know if I am going to be able to stream tomorrow or not. If I'm actually going to be online before I leave. Because around about 9 p.m. my time, I've got like a few hours before I have to get ready to go. I'm going to start getting ready to go like at 9 p.m. So I will not be able to stream if basically 9 p.m. my time I'm not ready yet. So yeah, so there's that. But just in case I'm not able to stream, I did want to ask you a couple of questions, and that was basically, what can I do at the airport? Like, what can I do? What would you do if you're basically stuck at an airport for like 10 hours? You know? I mean, obviously I've got my planned list of stuff to do, but essentially it is a long period of time. I'm not kidding myself. It's a long period of time. Well, I'm probably going to be by myself. So, like, yeah, I kind of want ideas. I'm gonna bring my notepad. I'm gonna bring my art pad and finish Panda Fox's picture off finally. So that would be nice. And I'm gonna try to get Itchy's picture started so that when he's here I can give it to him. So that'd be good. But yeah, besides just playing my games and having a walk around, which would be nice. Yeah, I kind of don't know what to do. So if you were at an airport for 10 hours, what would you like to do? What time are you leaving for the airport again, Tubbs? I think you said 9 p.m., right? 9 p.m. is when I'm leaving. When I'm getting ready here. 9 p.m. is when I've got like I've got 12 hours basically then. So that gives me 2 hours traveling time to comfortably get to the airport without, you know, the last trains or the last tube train or anything like that. The last of London's transportation to be fucked. So yeah. I just want to make sure that I've got like a list of stuff to bring with me so that I'm not bored out of my mind crazy. Like I said, I'm probably going to be fine, but I just wanted to know if there's anything I can potentially do. They have arcades. Oh, but I don't have any money. But they have arcades. I am bringing with me my my phones. So far, the list of stuff I'm bringing with me are 2 of my phones. One of them is the camera, obviously, and the other one's it's got a game on it that I'm playing currently. So I'm going to play a game. I'm bringing the charger cable for the phones. I'm also, this will be a great time to basically play Pokemon Go if I still play Pokemon Go, but I don't play Pokemon Go, so it's pointless. Also, I'm going to bring my my drawing book. My drawing book. If any of you are my friends on Twitter, you can contact me at LiveTUBBs. I will basically be checking my Twitter for like any suggestions and stuff to do in the little pad as well as the big pad. Can you have a meal while you are there? Well, that's what I mean. I'm going to do that. I'm going to explore some of the food places. There is a very nice restaurant that I'm planning to have my second dinner at, or potentially my supper at. I don't know. There's a really nice restaurant in Terminal 5 at Heathrow, which is like super yummy. It's a bit expensive though, but I'm going to treat myself because why not? You know? So yeah, I'm going to have my dinner there, and all my supper there, and also I'm going to have there's fast food places. You know, it's an airport. There's going to be a food court, or at least a place to get sandwiches and stuff. You know. But yeah, there's a bar. I'm going to go to the bar. Well, that's what I mean. That's the good thing about that restaurant. However, that restaurant is kind of embedded. It's kind of like it's got that fake, you know, brick wall kind of stuff around it. It's kind of inside it, and but it's really nice stuff. It's really nice food. I think they even have an Outback Steakhouse there. But they've got tons of stuff if you go through security. Problem is that basically you only go through security if you're going to get on a plane, and I'm not going to get on a plane, so I can't go through security. Itchy nose. So yeah. I don't know if anybody noticed this. I mean, I've noticed this, but there is somebody that keeps hitting the like and the dislike button, and I don't know why they're doing this, but like, cut it out. I guess it's kind of stupid. Like, I'm barely noticing it. You know, if you're doing it to get attention, get my attention some other way. Talk to me. What? That's so cool. I love the Outback Steakhouse. Well, yeah, that's what I mean. I like it too. It's usually yummy food. So I was planning to go there for like a steak burger or something. Again, for either my dinner or my supper. I don't know. Yeah. So yeah. But yes, Panafox says explore the airport. Well, that's a given. That is what I'm going to do. I'm going to walk around and have a good nosy. And it is a huge airport, so my entire time might be taken up by that. You know, it's a good 3-hour walk to basically explore every level and every every accessible from the outside kind of location at the airport. So yeah, I'm cool with that. Ooh, maybe it's Glenn. Maybe it's that guy Glenn. Maybe he's the one that's doing that. If that's you, Glenn, then you can talk to me on Discord still. I mean, why with all of the random pokiness? It to make no sense. Anyway, yeah. I know I'm gonna be playing with my phone for a lot of the time. Yeah, again, if the internet is really good, then basically I should be able to actually maybe do some streaming. I might stream with you guys and hang out with you guys for a bit at like a charging station that's abandoned or something. So yeah, I mean that'll be fun. Wow, your airport there is like a city within itself. It's so cool. Well, it's huge. Yes, it is very huge. It's massive. Like my mother basically she used to go there. You know, she basically used to she used to offer to basically take people to the airport, you know, like family and or friends or something, and basically she would offer to do it not because she wanted to see them off, but mainly because she wanted to she wanted to kind of like a trip out. It's kind of like going to a you know inside a city, you know, so that you can do Christmas shopping or something. You know, she likes to walk around and she likes it for the atmosphere, the bars, and also the yeah, it's just a nice place to go shop. So you know, it's funsies. So yeah, because it's like so there are parts of it though. There are parts of it that are very much a like a train station. You know, kind of abandoned, kind of just like well-worn areas of it. But then again, that is one of the oldest airports in the UK, as well as being one of the biggest in Europe. It's like it's crazy. So basically, you've got parts of it that are from like the 50s, parts of it that are from the 70s, and then you've even got like the 70s ugly like concrete architecture. You got lots of it are like that. But then you've got like a lot of the newer stuff, like the Terminal 4 or 5, like Terminal 4 and 5 are basically like they've been renovated so many times, and Terminal 5, sorry, is huge and it's new. It's the new massive terminal, and It's really pretty. It's like it's almost completely made out of glass, including some of the floors are made out of this really thick, kind of like concrete-looking glass. You know, it's like they've been molded in concrete sections, and they're actually supporting things. It's crazy, which I always thought was very inconsiderate of them, because a lot of people don't like to walk on glass. You know, a lot of people don't like to look down and then see nothing there. So yeah, I just think that's a bit crazy of them. It does actually have its own museum. Yeah. Maybe they have decorated for Christmas early, so you can see the pretty decorations. Maybe. I don't think so. You know, I mean, although certain places do like decorate early, well, a lot of the villages around us, a lot of the bigger villages, because our one never has Christmas lights, because it's too stretched out. It's only one road and it's too stretched out. But a lot of the villages nearby have got their Christmas lights up, but they're not on. But when we were driving to the fireworks place, they basically have all of their they had all their Christmas lights, and even some of the bunting and stuff up, but they weren't switched on because it isn't Christmas time yet. But I do know places like our Tesco's. Our Tesco's is preparing. Our supermarket is preparing to put up stuff. They've got the Christmas aisles of Christmas stuff, but they haven't got the lights up or any of the decorations up yet. So yeah. Yeah, Jeffrey says that it's like a museum. I think Heathrow actually has a museum in it. I think it basically has plaques and stuff around the airport itself, and it has like information points and stuff that are just are like very much like museum information points and art exhibits and stuff like that. It's got a bunch of stuff at the airport. It's kind of weird. It's like a museum gallery arrivals area, you know. Plus, there's all the stuff that basically is tempting you to come into London for tourism and all that stuff. So yeah, I always like to go into the gift shop. I don't know why. They have such weird shit at the gift shop. Like there was a pencil there. A pencil. You know how I get pencils? Well, there was a pencil there. Do I have my London pencil? I did have a London pencil. Where do I put that? Anyway, they had a pencil the last time I was at the airport that was like it was advertising the crown jewels, literally by just being like having a velvety coating to the outside of it. It said London on the side of it, and it had a little tiny jewel, a little rhinestone on top of the end of the pencil, and it was like, that's actually kind of neat. I like that. That's very comfortable to hold in the hand, and it's really it's really nice. And oh my god, this is £5. Is this an actual ruby? I don't understand. What are they doing to this pencil to make it £5? You know, it's like the whole reason why I collect pencils is because they're relatively inexpensive. They're relatively inexpensive. You know, you basically they're pretty much the same price wherever you go. They're just a little bit more expensive than regular plain boring pencils. You know, these ones have things written on them. This one has Falmouth written on it, and also has the barcode that you can't get off ever. but it's got Falmouth written on it. This is from where my mother lives, near, I should say. But it's a very nice pencil. I think this is from the Falmouth Maritime Museum, the Cornish Maritime Museum. But yeah, most of the time they're usually 50p, maybe £1. But yeah, this one was £5 for a pencil. It's like, fuck off. That's not right. Like, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? So yeah, but no, I do still like looking in the gift shop. So yeah, I mean, the pencil that I'm currently using, the broken one, I mean, this is a Vegas pencil, and this costs like 30 cents, 40 cents, which is less than 50p, which is a good price for a pencil, even though it's shit, and the reason why I'm using it. So yeah, oh, I've got to remember to take a pencil with me. Yeah, so I'm going to be exploring. That's going to take a while still. So yeah. But yeah. It's gonna be gonna be fun. I think that most of the time will be like taken up by just the anticipation, you know. Yeah, I think it's going to be taken up by mostly by the anticipation. So yeah, but yeah, I've got stuff to do. I just hope it's not going to be too shit. I've got just a nasty feeling that basically everything's going to shut down, even though like the airport is supposed to be open all night long. Damon said that basically he had to wait he had to wait for a flight to Helsinki. When he went to Helsinki, he had to wait for a couple of hours at like really late at night at the airport, at that Heathrow airport, and essentially that particular terminal that Itchy's coming to, Terminal 3, which is one of the older terminals. It's actually that's one of the 70s designed in the 70s terminals. So it's like, yeah. He said that Damon said that basically there's not much to do there, so that's fine. And like I said, there are other terminals, so I probably will head to Terminal 5. I don't know. There's a problem though. There is a problem though. You know, Terminals 1 and 2 are the oldest and stuff, and they're the slimmer ones. They basically have like a bunch of stuff in a lot of smaller buildings, or at least they look like they've been added on to a lot. You know, they've just like been pieced together basically. Keep getting poked in the leg by a bug. I think that's a bug. I'm hoping that's a bug. So yeah. So yeah, I got a feeling that there's going to be a nicer, cozier places that are slightly less wide open spaces. You know, more kind of like a cozy and probably empty, because terminals 1 and 2 are domestic flights. So basically, they're all flights that are fairly routine. You know, they're in the UK flights. So basically, yeah, there's not going to be much. There's probably not going to be much there, but the seating that they have there will probably be empty, and it probably will be more enclosed, so I don't have to. So it's not going to be gigantic and potentially cold. So yeah, the seating on Terminal 3 is windowless for the most part, and it's a little bit more airy. It's more open plan, you know. And there's going to be, waiting for the arrivals. There's going to be like there's a few shops, but I think that most of the time most of those will be shut. So, like Damon said, you actually have to go to a separate area, which is the shopping. There's a shopping centre area kind of thing, and that's right near the London Underground station. So there's that one, and then of course there is Terminal 4 and 5, which are fuck off gigantic and mega huge. It is all open plan. It's all open plan. Basically, it's a giant building, and inside the building, it's really impossible for me to explain how big this building is. It's basically like it's probably twice the size of a football stadium, American football stadium, and it basically is like you're on the field, and there's just a wall. There's like a 3 or 4 meter tall wall that separates you from the security to the outside, to the departures, to the planes inside this building. So basically, if you threw something over this wall, it basically would hit somebody on the other side that is waiting for their plane and most of the shops and restaurants and all that stuff is on that side of the wall. Or everything else that's on my side of the wall at departures that you haven't been through security for yet, and potentially at arrivals as well. Everything on my side is basically, there's just like stuff lining this wall. So there's little shops lining this wall and a couple of restaurants. One of them is the nice posh restaurant that I'm going to have my supper/dinner at. And the rest of it is just open plan seating. And there's a lot of it. Just for fucking miles. Just chairs and chairs and chairs for miles. So yeah. So yeah, there's that. So that's slightly less comfortable to be in. To take a nap in. If I was going to try to take a nap, it would be awkward, basically, because it's basically you're basically sitting outside. That's how big this room is. So yeah. Just talking about the airport now. And we got a dislike again. So congratulations, child rapist, sorry, and baby murderer and bestiality expert. And they've switched again. Okay. Where's their deal? Who is this person? Where's their deal? Honestly. Yeah, so as far as seating choices, will be varied. I do not know why Chris is coming in at Terminal 3. I don't understand that. I think it might just be spillover from Terminal. I think a lot of morning flights arrive at the airport. They must do. Morning flights must arrive at the airport. So basically, it's they get an overspillage, I'm guessing. That's why he's coming to Terminal 3. See, if he went with British Airways, it's more expensive, but he would have gone to the nice, fresh, gigantic terminal, which is nice, but Well, will you bring a jacket, Tubbs? Because it gets cold in the airport sometimes. Sometimes to me. I am actually bringing a coat, but I don't think I'll be wearing it. I don't think I'll be wearing it. It's going to be, you know me. I get hot way too easy to basically have to wear a coat. But I'm going to bring it with me, basically mainly to cover up my bag. You know, because I don't want people running off with my bag. So yeah. I'm enjoying talking about the airport, Tubbs. So it's cool with me. Well, as long as you don't mind. I mean, I'm okay talking about other stuff. If anybody wants to talk to me about other stuff, I'm cool with that. Is it usually Terminal 5? Well, the thing is that this is how I understand it. I could be wrong, but how I understand it, how I remember it being, is that Terminal 1 and 2 are domestic flights. So that's all the flights in the UK. They go to Terminal 1 and 2. Which, like I said, is a lot smaller, and it's a lot smaller than the other terminals. It's made up mostly of the interconnecting tunnels to the actual terminal that the planes pull up to. There's a bunch of those, and some smaller buildings in the middle. Whereas Terminal 3 is the European flights. So that's all of the domestic European port flights. So anything that's like from Spain, Germany, France, Italy, and Greece and stuff, they go from Terminal 3, and they're supposed to come to Terminal 3. But as far as I understand it, it was the biggest part of the airport. Terminal 4 used to be just international flights, and it used to be a lot smaller, but they renovated it because basically it handled all of the domestic flights. Not the domestic flights, the international flights. So basically the transatlantic flights and onwards basically happen from that particular terminal. So if you're going to South Africa, for example, then you would go from Terminal 4. And basically that used to be everything. So and it's been upgraded. It's been renovated. It's been upgraded, and it's huge amongst itself. However, the jewel of London Heathrow, has been the extension basically that they put on it, which is that they put on Terminal 4, which they called Terminal 5. And Terminal 5 was literally owned by an airline. It was literally owned by British Airways. It was basically going to be their flagship. It's their flagship airport. It's their flagship airline. It's the one that handles the most traffic at Heathrow. So basically, they got their own terminal. However, when a bunch of other companies put extra money in when it was being built, it became the add-on to the international airport. So basically, it's now 4 and 5 are both now the international. However, it still does have British Airways. The logo is on the side of the terminal, but it's kind of every big airline basically has a place at Terminal 5, including the giant fuck off Airbuses, the mega double decker planes. They basically have they have their own place also at Terminal 5. So it's kind of an everything terminal. It's got like a bunch of satellite terminals and an underground train system. A very simple underground train system that goes to each of the satellite terminals as well. So yeah, it's normally Chris would be arriving at Terminal 4 and 5. However, because of what I'm guessing is extra spillage, just the just the extra flights that come in. He basically is going to be arriving at Terminal 3, which is fine, but can be confusing. I don't know. But yeah. Yes, British Airways is great. It's a great airline. It is actually really nice. They are usually very nice. You know, the service on British Airways, I've never had bad service on any of the British Airways, including on my flight to Berlin. My flight to Berlin, yeah, it was to Berlin, where basically a very, very cute little cubby airline attendant person basically gave me a smile and a wink when I helped him with the division curtain, because he couldn't reach over one of the seats because I was sat there. So, he said thank you, and he kind of like stood there for a little second longer than normal and gave me a smile and a wink, and I was like, I wonder if that's extra service or if he actually liked me. I did check my growler afterwards and I didn't get anything, so whatever. So yeah, British Airways has always been good. The flight attendants have always been awesome, and just yeah, they've always had good service. And more often than not, I usually get there before my estimated arrival time whenever I go to British Airways. I have no idea how they do this, but I don't think I've ever had a flight where it's been late. It's either been exactly on time or, in most cases, early. So yeah, and Chris is coming on a Virgin plane, a Virgin Atlantic plane, I think it is. So yeah, that could explain actually why it's Terminal 3, now that I think about it, because basically Terminal 3, Virgin Atlantic, it used to be a huge airline, but it's not so, it's not so posh anymore. It's not so up there anymore. So yeah. A friend of mine's wife is from London, so she had so many British Airways points on her card that she had a free trip, which was cool. Oh, I wish I flew. I wish I flew enough to basically build up points, but I don't travel enough. I don't travel enough. I wish I did travel, but I can't afford it. So yeah. So whoever the asshole is that's still doing I'm just not going to mention it anymore. Do you know what you've accomplished here? You basically have accomplished me noticing that there's a bit of dirt on my screen. That's quite near the like and dislike button at the moment. So yeah. Oh, that's so sweet. He was flirting with you, Tom. I don't think he was flirting. I think he was literally just thanking me. But yeah, it was weird. I don't know. He probably was thinking he'd be cute if he lost a few pounds. I don't know. I'm looking forward to all of the people watching. I'm looking forward to that. So that's nice. Okay, so what's going on? Bink. Gonna go sleepy. You have a weird schedule. But if you're still there, dude, get out properly. Yeah, belly rubs and belly salute. Ow. But yeah, I'll see you tomorrow, maybe. Yeah, think about it this way. This could be the last stream and that I'll do by myself for a while. Is that spooky or what? Spooky. So it's getting a bit cool in here. Oh, actually, it is 1 o'clock there. Yeah, so never mind. Ignore what I said. Is it midnight or 1 o'clock? I can't remember. Well, it's before that. I'm sorry about that. So when I was talking to Chris, not that Chris, when I was talking to Vegas Chris, he basically said that I looked different. I was like, yeah, can you tell? Can you tell what's different? And he said, you're bigger. So I think that this just this brief bit of gaining has actually put on a bit more weight than I expected. So that's good. I might already be up to 350, but I don't think I am. But I'll find out tomorrow, I guess. Well, technically the day after tomorrow. Because what we're planning to do is basically we're going to do the road trip where we stop off at the service stations and stuff, and we're gonna stop off at the local Tesco, the local store, and we are going to weigh me because they've got a scale. So fun. fun. Yeah. Well, I kind of did the thing where I stood up and did the side belly thing, and he said that I'm definitely wider. That's something that me and Chris, Itchy, is going to probably do. That'll be fun because I want to see I just want to see the comparison. Plus, also somebody did want to see a comparison video made by me. So either way, I'm going to do that, which is going to be interesting. Especially since Newbie did it. Somebody was like, hey, did you see Newbie made a comparison video? And I was like, no, probably did, but I don't know. He was like, could you do one? I'm like, well, compared to who? Most of my friends around, if I did it next to Damon, it basically is I'm wider than Damon, but Damon has a tummy. Damon has a cute tummy. He's only like one size down from me, I think. Plus he's tall, so yeah. Are you going to get some Krispy Kreme donuts while you and Chris are on your way back to my house? I don't think so, on account of our local Tesco's doesn't have a Krispy Kreme, because it's a slightly smaller Tesco's than Tesco. The stores, they come in like 3 sizes. You've got the Tesco's Metro, which are usually the ones in the city, and sometimes those ones do actually have Krispy Kremes in them. They have little Krispy Kreme counters in them, but not all of them. You've just got the plain Tesco stores, or well, you've got Tesco Local, which are slightly bigger than the Tesco Metros, but only very, very slightly. You've got the Tesco. You've got the Tesco Extra. No, you've got the plain Tesco stores, which is the one that we've got, which is the one that's attached to that town over there. And you've and they're basically the size of a supermarket, a regular supermarket. And then you've got the Tesco's Extra, and the Tesco's Extra are the ones that usually have the Krispy Kremes in them. But no, our store doesn't have a Krispy Kreme counter, which is actually a real shame, because they have everything else. They have literally everything else, including a scale. I don't know if the big Tesco's has a scale. I think they do, but I think it's an everything machine. It's not just a scale. It basically reads your blood pressure and everything, which might work, but I don't know if it's there for sure. You know, I haven't paid that much attention to it. There's a big Tesco's basically at the city with the train station, Huntingdon. So yeah. But again, I think it has everything but a weight machine. But then again, I could be wrong. He does have a cute tummy. Jeffrey, he does. Damon definitely has a nice tummy. The problem is that Damon's thinking about losing some weight, and he's actually worried that he's going to lose his tummy. He just wants to lose some weight to be a little bit healthier, because he doesn't carry it as well as me. He basically feels sluggish and stuff. You know, I'm not boasting. That's his words. It's his words. He says he feels too heavy, and I says, "Well, I'm heavier than you. Are you saying that I'm fat?" And he says, "Yes, but you carry it a lot better than I do." I was like, "Okay." Okay, so where's my pen? I keep losing my pen. Oh, you know what? I don't need to write it down. It's fine. I was going to write down all the stuff that I was going to do while I was at the airport, but I think I've got the plan pretty much solidified in my head. The exact plan. Basically, wander around the airport. The entire airport, do a quick scan, you know, of the airport. If I get hungry on the way, then basically, yeah, I'll go eat something. and scout for a good place to sit, basically. But I'll go from Terminal 1. Basically, simple plan. I'll go from Terminal 1 all the way to Terminal 5. And on the way, if I get hungry, then I'll eat something on the way to that restaurant. Because the restaurant might be closed. I don't know when it opens and shuts. I don't know its opening and shutting times. But yeah. So I'll walk that way. And do a quick scan of everything, and then basically I'll have something to eat, and then might stay there for a few hours, and then I'll wander back to Terminal 3, and on the way to Terminal 3, if a nice seating space has been located, I'll go there, and I'll stay there for a while and do some drawing or gaming, or hell, even sleeping if I basically am feeling tired. And find a bar. Wander over to the to locate the hire car place. And find a good place in Terminal 3 after wandering around and exploring for a little bit in Terminal 3, and find a good place to set up at Terminal 3, and then just wait for proper morning to happen, and then have some breakfast at a place that I have found, and then wait for adorableness to get here. Simple plan. Yeah. I'm completely okay with changing my plans if basically I manage to find my friend that basically wants to meet me at the airport. Back from shower. Haven't showered 4 days. I think which what rain gear mount from Discord is starting to leave a mark on me. Ooh. Oh, him. Oh, right. Right, I know who you're talking about. Oh yeah. Have you talked? So I was just thinking to myself that I really wish that I had like a really big cardboard box. You know, so that I could then unfold it over a chair, and then I can sit in the chair and like have a little nap. I know that's a weird thought, but that just like hit me like in the brain. But actually, that sounds really cozy. I was thinking about it. I don't know why I thought about it, but then I was like, no, that's stupid. People would be weirded out by a giant cardboard box. I don't know. But then I thought to myself, oh my god, that would be super cozy. Maybe it's because I'm tired now. I'm trying to be tired later. That's the thing for my mega trip, you know. Isn't it weird though, Jeff? Just get weird thoughts like that, especially when you're tired. I'm not that sleepy tired. I am exhausted. I haven't done much today, so I hope I'm not. Hope I haven't caught whatever David's got. Ugh. Well, I've already caught whatever David's got, but I hope it isn't resurfacing, because that would suck. Oh, we've dropped the mystery viewer. You get weird thoughts all the time. Well, I sometimes do as well, but mainly I dismiss them very, 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 very quickly and easily. You know. Oh, I grilled some burgers up. We had some good burgers in the freezer. We had some veggie burgers in the freezer. Oh, and by the way, veggie burgers in our grill, that was hysterical because they are mostly made out of water. So they shrank down. They were really super thin. They were like really, really big fries. I mean, really big chips. You know, really big vegetable chips. That's basically what they do. Basically, it was funny. So I had lots of them. Oh wow! What? I really like they have this vegetable mince stuff in the UK called corn, and basically like they've got corn burgers and everything. But they're supposed to be chicken burgers, but oh my god, are they tiny? They're like so small. That didn't really work. Yeah, they're supposed to be chicken burgers, like I said, but they're really tiny. They're so small. Hey Noah. Ugh, I'm looking forward to having my haircut tomorrow. Like a lot. It's getting irritating already. I don't know how it's getting irritating. Can't explain it, but it's getting irritating. How you doing, Noah? What is up, my dude? I'm okay. I'm a bit tired. I'm actually thinking about going soonish. Ish. Not yet, but soonish. Ish. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. It's starting to, it looks a bit funny. I just don't know what to go with beard-wise, you know? Edgar's here. Says, can you show your belly, please? Hello, Edgar. Yeah, right out the gate. Just give me a second. But yeah, sure. There it is. Did anybody watch the Chatterbait show that I did earlier today? Well, a few hours ago, really. There you go. I know I warned everybody on Discord that was happening, but yeah. What's Chatterbait? Really, Panafox? Really? It's basically it's probably exactly what it sounds like. Basically, Chatterbait. It's a website where people go to show their stuff. It's kind of like chat roulette, but mostly penises. So it's like chat roulette. So yeah. Well, Jeffrey, the thing about that is that basically I did announce that I was doing it on Discord. I announced it on Discord. So basically, it was just a quick spur of the moment thing because I'm hardly on. Could somebody please explain to Panafox what Chatterbait is? Because I'm failing. I can't think of a valid description of it. It's basically where people go to masturbate on camera. It's like XTube but live. It's a bunch of live videos. Although you can actually post videos to chat roulette. It's one of the places I was going to do that actually on, as opposed to Pornhub. So yeah. But yeah, anyway, I was only on there for well, actually, I was on there for like an hour or so. I think because I'm only on chat roulette. I'm only on Chatterbait. See, now I'm failing completely. I was only on Chatterbait because basically my buddy Chris was on there, and he wanted some encouragement. So I jumped on. So yeah, that's basically what was happening. So I jumped on there. I did announce it real quick when I was on Discord, and Chris found the links. I don't know what happened with Discord, by the way. I could not get the link to. I couldn't get the link on there. I couldn't actually, it wouldn't post it. It wouldn't actually copy it, like either link. So it was really irritating. But Chris managed to find. That's Itchy Chris. Managed to find the link for Vegas Chris's Chatterbait page. So if you go to the What's Happening section, you should be able to find a link to Chris's one, Vegas Chris. But yeah, so sorry, Jeffrey, but if you had Discord, you would be able to get on it. Anyway, nice little burp tubs. Thanks, Noah. Howard's here. He says, "Hey, dudes." Jeffrey says, "Yep, it is what it is. It is what it is." I never heard of it. So a bunch of chat happened all at once. That's exactly Tubbs, yeah. Chat and masturbate and hang out with your cock out, basically. There was a point where I was on that website often, stopped using it because I kept sinking my money into tokens. Why? I have no idea how this happened, but basically, I tried to use it as kind of like a source of income at some stage. And I found it just very demanding. It's just that I didn't like being yelled at all the time for not having my microphone on, or for not doing certain things. And you get random abuse from people that basically are just there to just yell at you for being. I have no idea what that was. So a big crashed outside, and it sounded like it was an owl. Well, I heard a crash, and all of a sudden I heard a hoot. So it probably was an owl. But yeah, anyway. Basically, I couldn't really just stay on there and be verbally abused all the time. It was like, ugh, fuck it, you know. It's way too demanding. So yeah. Yes, they can be expensive. Yeah. What did you hear to? Oh, whatever. Yeah, I've read that. Just so random, just a random crash outside. I couldn't see, I couldn't make out if it was the. I thought it was like no, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's silly. I thought I heard something. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, I noticed that when I uploaded some drone footage and stuff like that. I noticed that one of the drone footage camera shots when it came in for a landing, I think it's the rafters one. But if you watch that video, then basically you notice that the drone comes down from the rafters of the church, goes all the way over to the landing site, and it kind of hovers over where it's supposed to land. But in that shot, you can actually see Daryl and Kevin. So yeah, it's kind of a random Easter egg, I guess. I don't have any pictures of like, I don't have many pictures of Daryl, so it's like, ooh, there's a Daryl. But yeah. I'm still really jazzed about the whole flying over my house thing, because that was a really windy day. So you can tell that I'm kind of struggling to keep it level with how I want it to go. But it gets really close to the chimney at one stage when I'm trying to get it over the chimney. And it's just that the sensor that's underneath it, that it's got an echo sensor that tells it how close it is to the ground. And basically, it was over the roof, which is a sloping roof. So basically, it kind of did it automatically. But then it got very close to the chimney where there was a downdraft, and it basically kept veering close to it. So yeah. So nobody saw my okay. I was gonna say nobody saw my thing on chat, but okay, that's okay. Like I said, I think Itchy saw some of it, but he couldn't find me. He couldn't find my link. I think there was something weird going on with the internet. I don't know. Yes, I was going to ask you if that was Daryl and Kevin. Daryl is cute, and you were right. Kevin is right. Yes, Kevin is round. It's actually very strange. I shouldn't talk about Kevin too much because he's very sensitive. He doesn't want to be on the internet at all, you know. So technically, I should remove that video. But yeah, Kevin's sweet. It's just that, like I said, he's a bit of a gossip, and it just makes me wonder what he's saying about us. You know. Anyway, yeah, he can be a very sweet guy, you know, and he knows how to cook. So yeah, but no, he's had back problems for most of his life, so his weight has always been an issue. Plus, he's been on multiple medications, which can screw with your appetite a lot. So yeah, he's actually on the waiting list for a stomach reduction kind of surgery thing, but he's just never had it. Anyway, he's not exactly round. The thing is that when he's sitting down, he appears to be a lot heavier than he is. Because he's had problems with his back, he has this very, very awkward gait. He has to be sat down for most of the time. He has to be sit down because his back hurts. And essentially, when he does walk, you'll notice that his body proportions. He's a bear. That guy is a bear. Even the way he walks is as if a bear would walk. It's mostly because of his back pain that he walks that way, but the way he's a bear. You know? Like when he gets up, he doesn't really get up all the way because of his back, and he kind of walks like a bear would walk. It's so cute. But yeah, but no, he's you know, he's a nice guy to talk to, but like I said, he does gossip a lot, and basically he does, yeah, he's terrible when it comes to going shopping. He haggles over everything, but yeah, it's weird. It's weird. Anyway, I felt bad problems. Hope that he doesn't have too much trouble. He has a lot of trouble. It is all of his trouble. You know, he's like he is disabled. You know, I was going to say if he's legally disabled, but he's very much disabled because of it. He has to be sat down most of the time. That's probably contributed to his weight problem. But yeah. The weird thing is that he seems to be very, very, very content with being disabled. So I don't think that's going to change anytime soon. Poor guy. But yeah, he's. But yeah, if you were wondering anyway what Kevin looked like, or mostly what Daryl looks like, then that's probably the best footage that I can give you with his permission. Otherwise, I usually would he usually would wear a hood or a mask or something because he doesn't want to get it on the internet so much, you know. Both of them don't really want to be on the internet so much. So yeah. I've already got Dale's permission to use that video. I had it ages ago, years ago, because we were going to post it on the local droners forum, you know, for the people that have drones in the local area and stuff, because they have a drone. If you haven't noticed, that's also something else I wanted to show in the video. They have a drone. They have a really nice drone. It's nothing like my parrot drone. My big parrot drone is very flat looking, and it lands on itself basically. It doesn't have feet. It has one on each of the propellers. But their drone is super expensive. It's a Phantom Pro something drone. It's crazy. But yeah, you might have seen it in another video because I basically I was trying to get video of it in the air, and it went way higher than I was anticipating. And I think in one of the earlier drone videos that I uploaded, it to like 40 meters high, and it's really high up, and I basically circle around it, and I basically get a good shot of it in the air, so you can actually see it. You know. Then you shouldn't ask about it. What? Okay, I understand. Yes, he's definitely a bear. Yeah, you know, I would say he's cute, but I am sorry that he's got back problems. You know, it happens. It happens. Um, guys, are you arguing? Okay. Yeah, I didn't know either, Panafolks. It is very painful for him. That's one of the reasons why he's on medication and stuff. But yeah, it's one of the reasons why he's got a hot tub. That's the reason why they've got a hot tub. So yeah. Um, I think there's a pup video in their bathroom. You might have seen a pup video in their bathroom when I did the pup shower video in their bathroom, and basically you might have noticed that the room is huge because and it's got like a bench and stuff on the wall and everything. It's also got an air dryer on the wall and for your entire body. It's like a hair dryer for your entire body. It's so cool. But yeah, it's only because yeah. But no, it's you know, but no, he's sweet. But like I said, if it wasn't for that one thing, and he holds grudges. That's another thing. He's sweet and he holds grudges, and that's kind of annoying. He kind of expects you to say goodbye to him every single time. He expects you to thank him for everything. Oh my god. Um, that's one of the reasons why I don't. I can't stand people like that. You know, like if you forget or if they don't hear you say thank you, holy shit, they're just incredibly petty and they think of you badly, and it's just. Mm. But yeah. So yeah, Kevin. I like the guy, but of course Daryl is a different story. Anyway, I know a few people like that. Yeah, exactly. It's just it's. If you say so. I kind of want an example now. Yeah, they become offended and they hold it against you the next time they see you. It's like, and like I said, sometimes he does treat me as a kid. And yeah, again, like I said, there's a thing that because he's Irish, he has this thing where he wants to relate to me as an Irish guy. You know, he thinks he can relate to everything. So, yeah, he thinks I can relate to everything to him. You know, just because I'm the only other Irish guy, and it's kind of it's stuff. It's just stuff. It's just the little things. I shouldn't be talking about it. I shouldn't. I shouldn't. But yeah. Anyway, that's them. That's them. So it's just so funny because Daryl is the complete opposite. You know. So yeah. Being abrasive is fun. It's a bit harsh, Howard. You're pretty abrasive, but I have to say, okay. Being abrasive is fun. Yeah, I guess some people need to be talked rough to. That is true. You know, I agree with that bit, but I wouldn't say that basically. I don't like the whole when I have to talk to somebody. I wouldn't say I would enjoy being abrasive, but essentially, if I have to tell somebody something, then you know, I sometimes don't pull any punches. So yeah. Um, some egos need to be crushed. Well, yes, yes. Some people are definitely up their own asses. It's just finding the right way, moments, and stuff to actually tell them that they're slightly up their own ass is a bit hard. Anyway, go do it somewhere else and play with yourself. Huh? I just can't tell if you're fighting or not. I'm just watching. Just watch it because this is I'm waiting to respond to something. But no, continue. Well, again, I'm just waiting for someone to respond to in the chat. Just watching. Oh, my eye's fine. It's actually been fine for a while. It's just that it was just slightly irritated still. It's been fine for most of tonight, but it's just kind of doing the thing. It's not as bad as when it was this morning. That was a pain in the ass. I just wonder if I'm probably reading way too much into this, but I'm just wondering if Howard knows that he basically just called all of his, or all, everybody that he calls friends, most of them narcissists. But they're narcissists. Abrasive narcissists. Okay, you know. Yeah, no, just most of them. Most of my friends are. I really need to stop befriending narcissists. I'm reading direct quotes of what you just said. It's not even scrolled all the way up yet. But doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Anyway. Are you guys done bitching at each other? It really was confusing. Oh, most of your friends are up their arse. Okay. We're just makes funny noises. Where's Jeffrey going? Jeffrey leave. You can't break the silence by typing breaks the silence on something that doesn't make noise. it's like yeah. I think he meant awkward. But spelt it in a hip new funky way. That's cool. The I know what he means. I'm just wondering when I should go exactly because, like I said, I've still got to wait up. For a little bit. He says, How did you get me, Jeff?" And then all of a sudden he's like, "You feel something on your shoulder," and basically you look there, and all of a sudden it's like a hand, and it's just Jeffrey there, like this. Anyway, uh, your brain must be asleep. I'm getting there. Oh, I'm getting there. Anywho, was it like 6:24 here in the UK? Okay. I think it's time to do a mini play on the computer. And then think about go to bed. Think about go to bed. Anyway, I'll try to do a stream tomorrow, but I have no idea exactly what's going to happen with that. Basically, I plan to get up and then check mail. Yawn. Check mail. All my ears popped. Everything sounds different. Everything sounds different. Okay. And try to get some cleaning done. Maybe do a stream. Cut my hair. Have a shower. Maybe grab something to eat. Pack and then go. So yeah, I said stream somewhere in there. And I'm going to try to do that again if I have time. It all depends on when I actually wake up. I'm going to try to. I know this probably won't work, but I'm going to try my bestiest to wake up later, like in the day, potentially. Anyway. Back stretch. Okay. Until then, guys, belly rubs, belly salute, and yeah, hopefully see you guys tomorrow, but I might see you guys after, and I might have a potential new guest, kind of. It might be like this, only with somebody here. Let me just see if that even works. Yeah, that kind of works. I'll put the camera in the middle. That kind of works. There should be enough space for an extra person. Yep. Are you going to get a mohawk again? I'm probably not. Probably not so much. It's probably going to go completely. Have a number 2 on my head. That's right, I'm going to have poop on my head. No. Have I meant like the number 2 as in the number of the clippers. It just makes everything easier, and I can put my hat on, which would be nice. I like my hat. Yeah. Bleh. Anyway, toodles for now. Like I said, potentially the last stream for a while of just me. I might just turn on the stream and then basically let Chris have a go at solo streaming. Even who knows? Who knows? You know, basically set it up and then yeah. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Wait. Oh, I hit the button. That was really so cool. Like it's gonna go. Wait.